Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Well, that's alright because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. Well, that's alright because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie.
I can't tell you what it really is. I can only tell you
What? Yeah, boom. Welcome back to the show.
What's up?
What's going on?
Hey. Hello.
There we go. All right, so welcome back. Welcome to the Bill and Joe Show. Joe is back at the Bill and Joe Show.
I'm back, baby.
Now, when you hear this line, guess who's back? What do you automatically think of?
Well, had you just said it, I wouldn't have thought anything. But the way you sang it,
Okay.
I can hear the Eminem song.
Okay, so it's the melody of the words.
Even the way you who's back? Even it sounded like the song. Yeah.
But isn't it every time that somebody says, guess who's back? Don't you always immediately go to that song?
no.
Never?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know who says "Guess Who's Back" in my life.
I don't know. Nobody does. That's why whenever you hear it, like whether it be at Target and somebody's coming off of shift or what?
Guess who's back?
Right.
Back again.
All
All right.
It just makes me think of Eminem immediately. Guess who's back? I don't know when it happens. I mean, it happened to me most recently at a WWE event that I took my kids to, and they said, "Guess who's back? Guess who's back?" And then music, and all I'm thinking is, "Guess who's back? Back again."
Nice.
Anyway, welcome back to the show. What the fuck have you been up to?
Just fresh back off of a Chicago trip. Went to a Cubs game.
Mm-hmm. Saw that. Or did I see them?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think I posted it.
No,
I didn't post
no
anything.
information posted.
No.
Private trip.
Went Sunday's game. So here's the setup. They're playing the D-backs. It just comes out, gets released. Arrieta's pitching on the game that I'm going to.
You didn't know that?
Sweet.
Arrieta? All right. Nice.
Well, no, I mean,
The official.
It's announced. He's pitching.
Right.
I'm like, sweet.
Yes.
I was hoping this would happen.
Nice.
You look it up. It's Arrieta versus Corbin, who's he's got like a
For the D-bags?
4.92 ERA.
It's
He's a 2-5 record.
Yeah.
I'm like, this.
AAA bound.
We get to the game. We're sitting down, and I'm thinking. I audibly predict. I'm like, all right. I think this is going to be an 8-0 game.
Wow.
The wind's blowing out.
Corbin's
going to get lit up. Yeah, because we're sitting in the bleachers, and the wind.
So you're feeling it against
the
your
wind is
face?
blowing right into my face.
All right.
I can look at the flags;
Right.
they're blowing right at me.
Fair enough.
They're going to knock him. They're going to light him up. We're going to catch a few home runs today, guys. This is going to be great.
What's Corbin's first name?
I forget.
Alex?
I don't remember.
I don't. Anyway.
So
Prediction made.
Yeah, 8-0.
Did anybody take you on a bet? I mean, was there a bet involved?
No,
was
it was
there
like, ooh, that sounds like a fun game. All right, I'm in.
All right.
And so it's me and a guy and then our two girls.
Sure.
The girls have to go to the bathroom. So they're like, we'll go to the bathroom. You hold our seat because we're in the bleachers, so it's kind of first come, first serve.
It kind of is. Okay, so the game hasn't even started yet.
No.
Okay.
But the girls are like, okay, we got our seats. We got to pee.
Sure.
Because we've been bar hopping on our way.
Yeah.
And they're like, we'll get the first round.
The Wrigley bleachers are not kind to anyone other than their ilk.
Oh, you think so? I've never been there. Not a Cubs fan.
See, right. I'm just saying that maybe some Diamondback fans come down and try taking your girl's seat.
See, I wonder.
We're gonna have a problem here.
I think there's a left field, right field mentality.
What does that mean?
At the bleachers, if you sit in the right field, it's kind of like that's the bleacher section where everyone agrees. Hey, we just want to watch a ball game. I got my son here.
Right.
Let's keep it civil.
Let's keep it cool.
If you go to the left field, it's all bets off.
Okay.
If you want to sit under that scoreboard, that's
okay.
where the people are like, you knew what you were getting into.
When you got here.
Yeah.
It's like the Crawford boxes or the Green Giant or...
Go sit in center field, you fucking loser.
Right. Take your 2 stupid kids with you.
Right.
Okay, I did not know that about Wrigley Field, so good to know.
Because
All
every
right.
time I sit in right field, I'm always disappointed. Like, nothing really. It was really calm.
It's not a frat boy mentality.
No,
over
everyone's
here.
like
Respectful.
passing the like. Hey man,
Change.
I got some sunblock. Your neck's looking pretty red, bro. Why don't you put some
nice.
on? Like, oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's
Very
like,
nice.
yeah, everyone's looking out for each other. But you look over across the way, shirts are off.
People are throwing beers at each other. Boo!
Yeah.
See, I mean, okay, so that's cool. I didn't know that about Wrigley Field. Yeah, I guess I've really only sat in left field.
Yeah, maybe.
Which, as a Cardinal fan, kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But that story makes me think of the time that I saw the Buffalo Bills play the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field December 26th. So it's fucking so fucking cold.
Yeah.
Like, I walk up there with my Drew Bledsoe, like, uniform on. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe a light jacket. I'll be fine.
Oh wait, was he? Oh yeah,
He was
playing
for
on the Bills.
Yeah, because
okay.
Tom Brady already took his
All right.
job. This is the first time I get to
All
lay
right.
eyes on like my idol football player,
Yeah.
if you will.
Okay, so this is a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a very long time ago. I wish I could tell you when Drew.
And why did
retired
you
and
do
try and
this game?
pinpoint that. Well, it was the first time that Drew Bledsoe with the Patriots had ever came around Illinois.
Okay, so it was your only chance to see him in person.
Yeah, and he was playing for the Bills now,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever. I get to go. It's so cold. It's so cold, and we were sitting like so close to the top of Lambeau Field that when the wind was blowing, it was blowing. It was directly across. It wasn't like a base because football fields are like shaped like footballs,
Yeah,
aerodynamic.
I guess
Baseball fields are a little bit different. Like
Yeah.
they have that little windstorm behind home plate, and then it's just free air out here.
You're right.
So this wind that is blowing across the stadium at like 35 miles an hour is coming over the ridge of where I'm sitting and just killing the back of my neck. My feet are frozen. They're selling hot chocolate instead of beers.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and I went to the bathroom to warm up.
What are you, like 24 or something?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably 24.
So you're pretty young.
We tried pre-partying, but it was so fucking cold I couldn't
Yeah.
finish my beer.
Right. It's all you want is to get a good buzz or get drunk just to forget about the pain. But the pain of drinking that cold beer is so
Your
intense.
body's like, no, I'm cold enough,
Right.
bro.
It's so hard.
So I went to the bathroom to pee out my hot chocolate, and somebody gave me little hand warmers. And I was like, oh, that's a Green Bay pack. I'm full out Buffalo Bill. And somebody was like, hey, man, you look like you need some help.
You need these more than I do.
Right. Here's some extra. And I was like, oh, that's nice. That's a really nice thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gave me the added tip. Oh, and by the way, they're probably like crush them up, put them in the bottom, take your shoes off, put them in the foot,
Yeah.
and then put your shoes back on, man. You won't be cold the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? What is this sorcery that you speak of? Crush them up, put them in the seat. I went back, had a great time. Yeah, my quarterback threw 4 interceptions and fumbled twice. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Brett Favre came out, like threw an 80-yard bomb.
You think that's why he did it? He's like, oh, this guy's day is gonna get worse real fast.
I expected Drew Bledsoe to be able to stand up against Brett Favre.
Was he any good for the Bills, or was it just a downward spiral?
No, it was really weird. With the Bills, it was like he got traded to the Bills.
Right.
Ugh, we don't need you anymore.
It was like the discarded stepchild. Like,
Right. And he went to the Bills in their first game, ironically, of course, with the NFL being so forward-thinking as they are, pinned up the Buffalo Bills against the New England Patriots for Monday Night Football.
Let's get a nice rivalry, and it's Monday night.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So yeah, Drew just blew through the Patriots. 41-7, I think, was the score. And then they had to, like, all the next 6 weeks, they had to hype the rematch over at Foxborough.
Yeah.
And then they beat us 41-7. Same score.
Yeah.
How
That's crazy.
fucking crazy is that? But so Drew was kind of hit or miss in Buffalo, but once he got traded to Dallas, yeah, it was over.
I didn't even remember that he went to Dallas.
God, yeah, for like 3 painful fucking years.
Oh, I kind of remember you being a Cowboys fan for a minute there.
I still got a jersey.
Oh, God.
With Bledsoe on the back.
Ooh. That's painful.
It is. It's hard,
Yeah.
watching like somebody that you look up to like completely fall apart.
Yeah. I guess
But-
that's like your buddy Edmonds got traded to the Cubs. Or not traded, he chose to sign with them.
Yeah, he got traded to the Padres. And then he chose to sign with the Cubs. And you want to know what? Ironically, I was just watching a game. Jimmy is doing the home broadcast
For who?
for FSN.
For St. Louis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
So he's the official announcer now?
no, he's not the announcer. He's the guy in the booth with like Pat Hughes or whoever.
Uh-huh.
He's just the color
Color
commentator.
commentary, yeah.
Yeah, and he's so bad. Like he's so bad at it. Like he I don't know. Like he like enunciate. You could tell that he's nervous. He's getting better, but he does have a few gems in there every once in a while that really make you think, "Holy shit, that's a good point."
Uh-huh.
Can't think of one.
Well, those
right
are the-
now because they're so far and few between.
Those
but-
guys, their whole job is to give you that insight of how baseball works behind the scenes. When something happens, or you can, the other guy can say, "Now, Jimmy, what's a batter thinking right now?" Where he's
Right.
looking at 2-3 or 3-2
on a split ball pitcher.
You got,
Yeah, Diaz at third.
getting the works of a hitter, and he can be like, "All right, well, this guy, what he's looking for, I want to see, a fastball here, what stuff like that."
I want to see a fastball, but I'm expecting something off speed. So to be able to
Yeah.
compute your mind and teach it to speed up and then slow down in
Right.
a matter of a couple. Thank you, Jim.
That's his whole job.
Right.
But then when they sit there and go, "Yep, he really does," he gets caught like, "Oh, I was just watching the game.
Right.
I forgot I had to talk."
Right. That's a lot of that is, but sometimes Jim, he'll just be like, they'll show the cameraman who's looking at the arch and fading out from
Yeah.
the tunnel and all the stuff that goes in between every single pitch, and be like, I took a picture of that the other day.
He's watching the monitor.
And the other guy, the professional, who's got a little flower in his, he's like, I'm sorry, what? I took a picture of that the other. He's not watching the game. He's just being high for a moment. I've heard so many moments where he's been doing a telecast where I've just been like, dude, that was a high moment. I don't know if you're high now. Maybe it was acid that you did back when you were 23 and drafted by this Arizona or Anaheim Angels.
Mm-hmm.
So, brain burn, isn't that a thing?
Sure. Yeah. Brain burn.
Well, not brain burn, but where you take too much LSD and it starts shutting off.
Yeah, fried.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well,
Brain burn wasn't ballpark enough for fried, and what the?
I gave it to you.
All right.
I met this, he's real brain burned, this guy.
Real fried. All right. You're right. It definitely carries a sizzle. It almost sizzles saying it. Fried. All right. Brain burned. No, yeah, that's not going to catch on.
Well, speaking of announcers, I listen to the games on the Sirius satellite radio.
Oh.
And
look who's going to Breckenridge.
they don't have every home game on the radio in the car. They're all on the internet if I want to tune in through my phone. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I'm in the car and I can't get the Cubs announcers. I have to switch over. And so I've been listening to the away announcers or whoever.
Okay.
And for the most part, they're not very good. I mean, it's